Yom Tif, Agutn Chamashasa B'Av to everyone. It's a very, very, very powerful time. Chamashasa B'Av is the time that shines the radiance of Mashiach more than any other day of the year, probably similar to Achron Shel Pesach. It's the future revelations, as explained in Chassidus, in accordance to the fall during Tisha B'Av, is the elevation that happens in the 15th in the month, Shleimus Alavana, the completion of Malchus Beis David, which is compared to the moon, which is the powers of Mashiach and the powers of the Beis HaMikdash to the Asid, and the power of where the Beis HaMikdash is in Yerushalayim. And we find that in Chamashasa B'Av, the girls of Yerushalayim, it was a Jerusalem celebration. Regarding Yerushalayim, we find that there is a competition to Yerushalayim. There's a Le'umazeh to Yerushalayim. And the Le'umazeh of the Yerushalayim, the opposite force, the counter force to Jerusalem, is the city of Tzur, where the Gemara says, based on a pasuk in Yecheskel, the Gemara says, "Lo nismal Tzur ela mechurbaynu she Yerushalayim." Rashi also brings it by Yaakov and Esav, that Tzur was only built and filled up with all of its wealth and all of its glory from the destruction of Yerushalayim. So, what's the city of Tzur? City of Tzur, as it is accepted, is the city of Tyre, which is spelled T-Y-E-R, which is a city in Lebanon, and actually pretty close to Beirut, within about 81 kilometers away. It's about an hour drive, very, very short. So I think that the massive explosion that happened yesterday, although we do not celebrate the pain and the suffering of people, and it seems like probably just a blast taking place, could be a lot of innocent people. So we do not celebrate that at all. On the other hand, we do know this was not a firework, like they said initially, explosion. This was explosive material, and generally in the city of Beirut, where the Hezbollah dominate, the intentions of that were probably not up for good purposes. So the fact that it exploded over there before it reached the intended target, who knows if it was massive missiles and weapons as well that went up there. And the Eibishter did it in a way that, at least what we know today, that he did it on his own. And the main thing was that this happened on Erev to the 15th of Av, which again is a celebration related to the rebuilding of Yerushalayim. So it says that Tzur, Yerushalayim and Tzur, when Yerushalayim rises, Tzur falls. When Tzur falls, Yerushalayim rises. So this is really an interesting thing that Erev, literally as we were moments before the 15th of Av, the beginning of the celebration, that's when you have this intense explosion in a shattering in Lebanon. Now the Beis HaMikdash is called Lebanon. There's a pasuk that says the Halavanon ba'adir yipoil, that Lebanon will fall with a mighty one, which Chazal used to explain that Mashiach will be destroyed only by a mighty force, not by a weak king, but by a mighty one. And the Gemara Yerushalmi says that immediately after Valavonai Ba'adi Yipoil, the pasuk says V'yatzach Choyte Megeza Yisha, referring to the revelation of Mashiach. And from there the Gemara says that the moment the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed, Mashiach was born. But perhaps there can be another pirush in this Valavonai Ba'adir Yipoil. The Le'umazeh of the Beis HaMikdash, which is shaykh to Lebanon, Ba'adir Yipoil falls in a Adir B'Amaram Hashem, this mighty, mighty, powerful blast. And this is a precursor and a hachana for the incredible blast of positive energy and godly light that will blast forth from Yerushalayim when Kimitzion Teitzei Torah Udvar Hashem Yerushalayim. May we merit to see it now.